Welcome back to Yahtzee Tries, where not for the first time we've only got one stream and 2 games to summarise because I skipped a week to go on holiday. Yes, some people still do that, and the first of our 2 games was Suit for Hire, a John Wick-inspired fast-paced martial action shooter thing. And not an indie work simulator about running your own wedding supplies rental business, although I'm certain such a thing exists. Let's start a fucking mission.
Let's shoot some geezers, mate.
There's a geezer. There's another one.
Have it. You got shot, mate.
Oh no, I got the death penalty. Well, that'll happen. In Suit for Hire, you play a suit-wearing assassin in the John Wick mold who must navigate a series of short linear levels fighting off groups of baddies, some of whom have melee weapons, some of whom have guns. Fortunately, you too have both a melee attack and a gun, and a parry, and a dodge, and a bullet dive, and a slow motion power, and you can kick dudes in the balls. Let me in, little pigs.
Oink oink and such.
You just buggered off.
I mean, I would if I saw you kill 7 of my mates and just slowly walk towards me.
You can play in top-down twin-stick shooter style, or in third-person over-the-shoulder mode if you're a complete idiot who thinks severely reduced situational awareness represents a lifestyle choice.
He's a beast!
Bollocks!
He's a beast! Yeah, I don't know. I'm British, mate.
Man, this haircut makes me look like a dog.
What engine was this made in? Does anybody know?
The engine where you kill things.
Oh yeah, that one. Kill engine.
Suit for Hire embodies a slightly alarming trend in indie games, thinking they don't have to put the proper work in, that all you need to do is put together a basically fun gameplay loop and then you can just plop it out onto Steam, like that parkour game from last time. No, you're not done. Now we need a sense of exploration, discovery and progress, which could be brought across with a story and or some kind of escalating difficulty curve that keeps throwing new challenges that require different approaches. Is there any reason this is taking so fucking long? Aye!
Domed.
I wasn't ready. Oh. I was so busy eating that guy for breakfast, I didn't notice the man coming up to smash my head in like the top of a little egg.
Didn't notice brunch was on its way.
Suit for Hire, at least for the first hour of it that I played on the stream, never advanced beyond killing the same dudes over and over again, even if the environment's changed, slightly. Some dudes with bats and some dudes with guns. Any game that mixes gun and melee options is going to run up against a classic game design problem. What's to stop us just shooting all the melee dudes? Well, you could run out of ammo, but doing an execution move refills your bullets, so you do need to melee the odd one. Okay then, more pertinent question, what's to stop us just shooting everyone all the time?
You've got this, you've got this. Give it a go. You just got to get back into the rhythm.
Nick really liked this game, huh? Like the one game he recommended that I liked was The Alters. He's like 1 for 12 at this point. Yes, Nick likes John Wick because John Wick rhymes with Nick. A great man once said, given the chance, players will always optimise the fun out of a game. And while I knew it was possible to do fun things like kick barrels into people and slow-motion bullet dives, but none of it was as efficient as just shooting the fuckers. Which was also fun, I suppose, in a one-note kind of way, but the AI is so god-awful it hardly feels sporting. Oh, I got confused. I blame you, chat. I was glancing at the chat and I forgot what all the buttons did.
Streamlabs, you bastard.
See, I didn't shoot him at first when he started running. I let him think I was going to give him a chance. Those are the sorts of the mind games I like to play.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to counter those guys, but I got bored. I'm not asking for much. Just if you duck back around a corner and then effortlessly shoot 17 dudes as they come around the corner one by one, maybe have the 18th dude think twice before shouldering past the gigantic pile of bodies now blocking most of the corridor. What a bunch of appalling duffers we're dealing with today.
I don't trust people who don't like suplexes.
Stop being a dude. Yeah, have second thoughts, I would. Hello? Pathfinding, it's a thing. Don't grade me on my first run. Obviously my first run's gonna suck. And our second game was Metro Gravity, an indie game that very much seems to have its eyes on the pseudo-regalia crown, being a full-on 3D Metroidvania in simple textured retro-style graphics with an emphasis on movement systems. Oh god, I don't like this interface at all. Whee!
Yippee!
What the? Don't tell me. Okay, I guess you won't. The main differentiating gimmicks being that our protagonist has the power to change gravity to the direction of whatever plane she's currently standing on, and is also phenomenally caked up. It's a Mario Galaxy. It's doing a Mario Galaxy honours. I jumped at a wall, and it became the floor.
Follow the aqueducts, mate. That's always my plan.
We're plopped in the middle of a surreal, phantasmic world, again without much in the way of story to motivate us. I think someone says something about this being all a dream, but that's not the kind of plot you can latch onto. I mean, when was the last time someone told you about a dream they had and you found it really interesting and relevant to your life?
Oh yeah, the flashy thing. The flash bastard.
I had a map? Why didn't you tell me I had a map? I guess we go where the red arrow tells us to go. Lock gravity... Bam.
Look at him, ginormous brain.
It becomes clear very swiftly that the problem with exploring a 3D Metroidvania world where the gravity keeps changing is that it's really bloody easy to get turned around. Probably because things keep getting turned around. It's like playing Descent.
Well, as we know, mate, spiky black rocks are immovable. That's just fact.
Ow. What was that?
Oh, that's the void, mate.
The void makes me die.
Ah, yeah.
And some people might accept that as part of the extra challenge we're letting ourselves in for, but it might have helped if we hadn't gone with the simply textured basic polygons Mario 64 look, so every tunnel and room didn't look exactly the bloody same as all the ones surrounding it. I think you're just looking at the bottom.
You caught me. I'm glad Jess went out to get food.
This is where I started!
Well, I'm glad you said it, not me.
Fucking
This is the
Christ.
beginning?
I'm lost. There's also rhythm-based parry combat and Breath of the Wild style puzzles, which is probably too many balls to try to keep in the air, because none of the unique gameplay mechanics work alongside each other very well. You can't focus on the combat with the gravity changing all over the place, and the puzzles are in their own little worlds. There's some handy rocks.
We love handy rocks, the best kind. The worst kind is pelted. So not having this in my hands, it confuses me to figure out how you're controlling it, but...
It confuses you. The combat against that one dude where I had to parry 3 times and attack once in 4-4 time was about as fun as hammering nails into my foot, and both the puzzles I tried I figured out very quickly but had to solve by executing some frustrating to pull off weird quirk of the movement physics, and that's not what a puzzle's supposed to be about.
How did we miss this then? Because this was just accessible.
Because we're a pair of dumb twats is why we missed it.
This is...
It's a man who talks with steel drum sound font. Yeah,
He talks with steel drum sound font? Ah, the rubble, mate. Can you smash it? Yes!
Yes, I'm starting trouble with the rubble.
This is some powerful shit, thanks.
Still, there is something about this one that makes me curious to dig a little deeper. The snatches of story and character and surreal environments was tickling the part of my brain that enjoys stream of consciousness game design. Plus, as previously mentioned, phenomenally caked up. This isn't gonna end the way you think it's gonna end, my friends.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of happy people eat up cyanide. They still die.
Well, I don't think they would have been very happy if they were eating cyanide.
Just like a plate of cyanide. Oh my god.
How did we get here? Who are we? You know, typical questions. If you're gonna, like, deduct scores for every death, but start me from the beginning with every try, might as well just restart. There's not much you can do if you don't have bullets for the guy with a gun.
I've never held a revolver in my life because I'm from a civilized country.
Well, I'm also British and I've held guns on several occasions.
Congratulations.
Yeah, have a think about your prejudices there.
The back shank, the worst kind.
Haha. You thought you would hit me, but actually 'twas I hitting you. Come on, you shits.
Good.
I mean, logic. Hello.